Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Jelson here, and today we're back with a brand new NBA video. And today's video is a little different because it's kind of a real, no editing, at least for the most part, unless I just stop speaking for whatever reason, if I just can't think, rant about this Timberwolves team, man. The Timberwolves team is weird, and that's probably what the title is going to be, that the Timberwolves are weird. And the reason I say this is, well, the Timberwolves just lost to the Magic by 18 points. And you'd be like, okay, they take a loss. It's the Timberwolves normally. Like, yeah, they lost to the Magic. It's whatever. We lost to the Magic last year. It's okay, whatever. It's the Timberwolves. But no, we have aspirations to make the playoffs this year, and many of you guys know that. And this is just a loss we cannot have, especially after winning against the Bucks not too long ago. It's kind of confusing why we lose this game. It just felt like we didn't really come to play, and that it's like, oh, okay, it's the Magic. They're 1-6. They're not going to provide a challenge against us. Let's go out there and just play. And Anthony Edwards later said after the game that it felt like we were still riding off of the hype after that Bucks win. And that's what I've been seeing, It just feels like, when we win a big game like that, then we just kind of stay stagnant and it'll get worse because we're like, oh yeah, we beat a good team, so that means we're great. No, we're early season right now, and you may be like, okay, this loss doesn't really matter much. But when does it, become where it's like we're losing game after game after game, but it doesn't matter because it's early season until it's not early season anymore, and we find ourselves into a hole where it's like we have to end up winning consecutive games to even make a play-in push. And that's the main thing that I'm kind of scared about. And of course, we'll see what happens. I'm not really too scared right now. Obviously, this might be an overreaction to this Magic game. As we said, we beat the Bucks. Even though they were missing Drew Holiday, they still have Giannis and they still have Chris Middleton. They're two best players. So that team is good, whether you like it or not. Look at their record. I think they're 2-3, and it's like, oh, they're not that good. Well, they're good. They won the championship last year. If you have Giannis, you're going to be good. That's just how it is. They're going to end up being good. And now the Timberwolves record is 3-3. They're 500 on the season after being, I believe, 3-1 to start. And that's kind of annoying. Or they might have been 3-2. But anyway, to start, they had a good record. I think they were 3-1. And then we lost against the Nuggets and we're 3-2. Yeah, that's right. So, man, I don't even know what to say. It just kind of disappoints me what I've seen in this game, and it just felt like we didn't really come to play. As I said, we have our normal things where it's like, okay, we don't come to play, and our offense is still there but our defense isn't there, or our defense is there and our offense is there. But in this game, our offense wasn't there and our defense wasn't there. It was all around just mess. It was bad. And, typically we're like a good defensive team so far this year. Normally, in other seasons, we're terrible. But this year, we've been good. We were ranked 4th in the NBA prior to this game. And we let them score on us. Shot after shot, possession after possession. Cole Anthony does Cole Anthony things. Something I was talking to my friend because I was watching the game with my friend is Cole Anthony, excuse me, reminds me a lot of D'Angelo Russell. And he can just get hot like that, and it's so shocking. And I really love Cole Anthony. He's one of my favorite young players in the league right now, so I can't even be upset that he had a good game. And I was talking to my friend also, saying I just enjoy watching basketball, no matter who I'm watching. And I love seeing a guy like Cole Anthony succeed, even though it's against my favorite team, I guess. And then you see Franz Wagner, go out for, I think, 26 points, just hitting 3 after 3, coming down, 3, dunked on someone, 3. It didn't make much sense, and it just felt like we were letting them walk all over us in the fourth quarter, especially. Luckily, Jalen Suggs didn't go off. I think he had 12 points, or it was 15, something like that. So he didn't get, a ton of points. I mean, he still got his own, but he didn't get, Franz Wagner type of numbers or Cole Anthony type of numbers. I believe Cole Anthony ended with 28 or 31, one of the two, I forget. But, yeah, Cole Anthony's a beast. Franz Wagner's a beast. I love Franz Wagner in Michigan. But, it's kind of scary, to be honest. If we can't have an offense that shows up and we can't have a defense that shows up, any team, if that happens to them, they're going to lose the game. It doesn't matter if it's the Magic, the Bucks, the Warriors, OKC, it doesn't matter. If your offense and defense doesn't show up, you're going to lose that game more than likely. And if you don't, then the other team must be having an off night as well. And I'm not talking Davion Mitchell off night. We're talking the whole team off night right here. So, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I'm not too scared as of right now, but it's really weird that we go to beat the Bucks, then we lose by 2 against the Nuggets, where we feel kind of like winded almost. I feel like we ended up being winded after that game, where it's like, oh, you're so close, we're a good team, we're so close, it's all right. They come against the Magic, no offense, Magic fans, or if any Magic, players are watching this, which I highly doubt it. But the Magic are bad, man. They're not good. They were 1-6, and if we had beat them today, it would have been their worst start in franchise history. They've been in the league 33 years, same amount of time as the Timberwolves, same expansion. And man, I don't know how to feel anymore, because like on the one hand, as I've said a whole bunch of times, like we're competing with the best teams, but then also we're letting it up against the worst teams like this. And it kind of reminds me of the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if you guys watch the NFL at all, but the Vikings are the same way. They play up to their competition and they play down to their competition, and I just want them to blow out a team for once, man. I know we blew out the Rockets, but it's the Rockets, man. The Magic are probably better than the Rockets right now, even though the Rockets have better talent. I'm not saying that the Magic have better talent, but I'm saying that the Magic are probably better coached at this point. So, they came to fight. The Rockets did on opening night, and that's kind of the difference between these two games, two bad teams. And obviously it's kind of scary to have that one-sided type of affair where it's like, okay, Rockets, we blow them out, and then the Magic blow us out. Both are bad teams, and as I said, the Magic just came to play, and I knew this was going to happen. As I was talking to my friend again, and I was saying, this is one of those teams, just like the Timberwolves in the past, where it's like, every once in a while, they're going to come to play. They're not giving up on you. They may lose, but they're not going to, quit on you, and they're going to keep fighting, and I love that about the Magic. And I think the Magic, they have a very bright future, as long as, their point guards, multiple, can develop. I think this team has a very bright future, and if Jonathan Isaac can stay healthy, which is a big question, that team can be great in the near future. But as of right now, as I said, they're not a good team, so it kind of scares me. It kind of makes me mad, and I don't know how to think. Like, Anthony Edwards shot a ton of threes. I don't know the exact amount, but man could not hit one for his life. I think he made 1 or 2 3-pointers, and he shot, I want to say, close to 10. Like, it was bad. He's not a great 3-point shooter, and I was saying, like, my biggest concern with Anthony Edwards is that he'll never get that 3-point shot consistent. And, people are trying to tell me that, nobody has a consistent 3-pointer. But I argue, yeah, you do. You can't look at percentages, because percentages are deceiving. Yeah, if you're a consistent 3-point shooter, you would say, oh, they're probably going to shoot over 50% from 3. No, that's not going to happen, like, almost ever. I'm not even sure if that's ever happened. And, that's like looking at percentages and saying that JJ Redick in his prime was as good as Steph Curry in his prime, because they shot nearly the same 3-point percentage. No, it's not the case. Steph Curry was a 2-time MVP, led his team to championships, and JJ Redick was, in his prime, a borderline all-star. Yeah, that did, I wouldn't say lead his team, but was part of a number 1 seeded team. And I don't know what to say, man. It kind of scares me. I've said that a whole bunch of times, but I'm trying to emphasize, it scares me, because if we can't close out these games and finish these games against bad teams, and then we kind of are okay against good teams, might win one, might win one, might lose one, you know what I mean? I don't know. Is this team really a playoff team? That's the biggest question, because when we go into let's say we're a play-in team, right? We go to the play-in team, we play a underdog team. Let's say we're the 9th seed and we're playing the 10th seed. And they just come out on fire and we just suck. What happens? We lose. That's what's going to happen. And I'm watching the highlights right now, and I just saw Franz Wagner just dunk on like 2 people. And I'm just like, bro, how do you let this unathletic white kid, just slam on you, bro? Like, I'm white, I'm unathletic, I could never do that. And I don't know, Franz Wagner's a different type of beast yesterday technically. And I don't know how to feel. Shout out to Franz Wagner though, did his thing. Super happy for the man. He played very, very, very well. And the same thing with Cole Anthony, as I said. So I think that's going to be the end of the video. We play tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, and I really, really hope we can take a W. We play the Clippers, and the Clippers are not good this year. No Kawhi and whatever. but that kind of scares me as well. You know, Paul George can light it up, and you know, Terrence Mann can as well. I'm not sure if he's injured or not. Honestly, don't really keep up with the Clippers that much, but if there's any injured pieces on that team that I don't know about, then whatever. But that team isn't very good, and they kind of remind me of the Magic in the way that their record is deceiving, in the way that's like, okay, I'm pretty sure they're 1-5, and it's like, okay, they're a bad team record-wise, but they're gonna come out there and fight. So I'm really scared. I think we'll be out there and ready to play. Obviously, it's at home, so we'll see what happens. We play them back to back, and I really hope we can take a W there. Anyway, guys, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe. It's been your boy Jelson. This has been my Raw Real Rant for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are so weird. And yeah, as I said, remember to like, subscribe. I'm posting a lot recently. And yeah, knee surgery just happened, and I'm getting on my way to recovery. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.